we're in our summer Thrive Together Summer 2024. And this is a 3-month period, June, July, August, for those of you who said you wanted to grow and thrive in your businesses. And we have the group text. I would love for you guys to be a little more active in there, share what's working, share where you're at. And also, now we're ending the second month. And so it would be a good time to evaluate where you're at. How's the 3-month period been going so far, and where you're going, and setting that adjustment and end of month of August type of goals here, and how our group and I and your mentors can support you if I'm not your mentor. Hi, Emma. Hi, Britt. Yay, nice to see you. Thank you for coming. We are talking about Summer Thrive group. We're 2 months in. Where are we at, where we're going, how can we make August as successful as possible and end this 3-month sprint where we want to be at, whether we adjust our goals or we're on the right path to achieve the goals that we've set. Hey, Selena, are you available to talk, or are you 5 p.m.?
5 p.m. dinner time for her, so maybe
Okay.
she'll chat, or I don't know.
Sounds good. Okay, Alexis, you want to go first?
Yes, ask me that again because I don't remember where I put Emma's bottle.
Yes. Summer Thrive group.
Hmm?
We are 3 months. Well, it's 3 months. We're 2 months in. We're about 2 months in. Where are you at? Where are you going? Are you on the path to achieving your goals by the end of this 3-month sprint? Or is there a little bit of an adjustment? And how can you end so that you can feel proud of what you've done in this time?
I now feel a little shame because I didn't set goals at the beginning of our time together. But that's okay. I feel like I came into this not knowing what to expect. It was something new for us as a group. Sorry, let me just set this on do not disturb. I like that coming off of maternity leave and not being active in my business for a very long time. Active meaning like I was always sharing and talking to people about oil, but actually like building and strategizing and moving the bar, I think that just the connection to other people who had the same intention, like they had the desire to be active in their business and want to change something, was the biggest thing for me at the beginning. And then when we got to the clarity portion around setting missions and understanding what do we want to talk about and who do we want to talk to, those things about, I felt like now looking back, yes, I was able to set my mission and understand how my strategy is going to be forward, but I also let go of the who do I want to talk to, and just decided that everybody needs this information from me. I add value to my community no matter who they are. Um, and I've pleasantly found that I don't have time to worry about what people are thinking about me anymore. And that was a big reason as to why I wasn't sharing before. And I'm proud of how that's reflected into how I'm preparing, to activate in this last month of Thrive Summer. Everything is really clear. Everything is on paper and planned and ready to go. Like I've got my dream board, not as pretty, but it's got stuff up there. And I have my social media plan, my email correspondence, and I check when I do something. That way I can see, on top of working full time from home and in office, being a mom, running this business, keeping my home, and like maintaining my relationship with my husband, who I feel like I sometimes forget about. Like I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And so I'm proud of myself, even though I didn't have any intentions from the beginning. I think the community and this group here helped me get back on track to where I would like to be.
Thank you. And I think the intention of being part of the group was a step forward, and like a good goal and intention to have. And you have been active in the group and showing up, and that is definitely a celebration and a pat on the back, Congratulations on all of it. Okay, who wants to go next? All right, Selena, you're up because Britt nominated you.
Okay, I'm actively driving, so I will talk and drive at the same time. Wait, can you repeat it again? Sorry.
Yeah, we're just doing like a little check-in since now we're going to be 2 months into the 3-month sprint.
Okay.
And yeah, you can just free talk.
Okay. Um, so I agree with Alexis on all of what she said, you know, like as far as this group, how it's kind of helped, I would say, kickstart or, you know, just getting back into the business, even if it's just a little time here and there. Again, I've been trying to adjust my schedule accordingly. There are days where I kind of slept in ish and maybe have like a 15-20 minute stop at Starbucks, but otherwise, like there are days that I've been able to hang out there for like at least an hour before work to, I would say, prep, but also to get things ready for Alicia, um, who is my downline that I've been in contact with, um, and trying to relaunch her into the business. And so luckily with me and Alexis, we've had a couple classes for our Elevate or every day. And I've had existing customers be able to attend and, you know, get any kind of like a refresher of some of the products in the Live Guide and everything. So that's definitely helped both of us kind of reconnect and see where she is. So right now I've got her going through the guides. I do need to check up actually today to see where she's at with that, but she's also going to do the training course as well, the business one. So she's gonna be also working on her schedule since we're all kind of like full-time jobs and everything with kids. And so she's working on that as well. So that's where we're at with the business. I'm also kind of on a journey change-ish, as far as with my mission and vision. So I've been like looking more into what my focus was, which was my PCOS and being able to share, you know, things that have with me, what can it, you know, also benefit for those who are going through the same process, like other like things like diet change, you know, anything that has to do with that, and what like supplements and what doTERRA can provide as well in that process. So that's where I'm kind of at. So all this morning I'm like kind of doing a little bit of research into that. So that's where I'm at right now.
Sorry, I just want to interrupt and say Selena doesn't give herself enough credit. When she says she's trying to, she actually is. And one of the things that we had talked about was, you know, figuring out where in our schedule, even if it's 15 to 20 minutes of time, where in our schedule can we give that to our business? And instead of focusing on, you know, certain things to do on certain days, what is, you know, what is most important for me to do right now that I can pull off of my running checklist, and then we do it. And so for her, that looks like going to work early, because I don't know if you guys have driven in Northern California, traffic sucks just as much as it does in Honolulu. And if you don't leave like 45 minutes ahead of time, then you're like late. And so for her, what that means is that if she gets to work early and can sit at the Starbucks, then that's a win, because that's, you know, before she was doing it after she put Aria and Nixon to bed, depleted, nothing left in her to give, right? So now that she's doing it at the start of her day, you know, she checks that off and then can continue productivity as she's, you know, going to work, and then can care for her kids, etc. So don't let her under, you know, share, because she's doing great.
I don't know, for me I feel it's not enough, but I'm sure it's enough.
She had 8 customers come to class this past week. That's a lot.
I agree. I agree with you. And also, you know, in the very beginning of my business, I used to celebrate every little thing, and I think I forgot to do that along the way at this point. And I celebrate I usually celebrate everything. I celebrate everyone, and I celebrate my friends' promotions and when they buy a house and all those things. And it's like sometimes I'm like, is that unnecessary? Or, you know, am I being too much? At the same time, it's like you have to celebrate every little thing. You want to celebrate people. You want, you know, like how many times are you going to buy a house in your lifetime? How many times are you going to enroll your first person? Or after, you know, a little slump, enroll your first person again, you know? And Selena getting back on track after the Silver Club season you've had, that Britt was there and Raminia saw you every single week, struggling with like just finding the time to do your business. And for you to show up now every single day, even if it's 15 minutes, that's a celebration. And so definitely don't sell yourself short. And I like that you are aiming higher where you're like, I don't feel like it's enough. Aim high, but celebrate every step along the way and all the little wins too. Okay. Britt, did you want to chime in on anything?
I think you guys covered it. I'm gonna celebrate you, Selena. Woo! Yeah. I think like for myself, I'm in the same boat of Alexis where I didn't really set goals for this summer season. I think I had a vision of where I would like to go. I just didn't set like concrete goals. You know, like I've talked to you, Ash, about like re-solidifying my ranks or building back up to that, but I don't think I gave myself like a timeline for it, to be honest. I think for me, this month has stretched me the most in terms of like personally as well as like where I'm at in my business to like get back into the routine. So I think having our event that we had, you know, 2 weeks ago was like helped me get back into that rhythm of like reaching out to customers, reaching out to friends, reaching out to family to like just check in and see how they're doing with oils. Or I realized that like I need to be better at that side. But then it also reminded me that like I can easily talk about oils if I'm asked to. It's not that I have to, oh my God, I need to like study and like get my paper and like write my notes, right? Like I feel like I can talk to it. So it's not like the mindset block that I had was like, I don't know enough or I'm not qualified enough to talk about XYZ or talk about certain things, I think is where I get caught up a lot. But yeah. So I think July made a lot of progress in terms of where my business is at. Now, where I'm going, I think I need to change a little bit in terms of like what things I need to accomplish first, right? Like what team members I need to bring on board, who I'm really looking for on my team in terms of business partners, and then also as customers, like building that out. I did listen to an interesting TED Talk as well as a training about marketing last week. So that helped me shift my perspective into like how I talk about it. I think I sometimes get, and you guys know this from our conversation earlier this month about our mission and vision and how I was getting pigeonholed into it. But I think a lot of the times it's just because I was afraid to put myself on a label that feels very heavy to me. Sorry, I'm really trying hard not to cry. And as I move out of a label that I used to have, I think that's the hardest part that I'm dealing with right now is like finding this next version of Brittany that's no longer associated with my dog. So I think it's just figuring out, you know, where I want to be and where I want to stand. God, I cry every week on these things. I'm sorry. But I think it's just figuring out, like where I want to be. I think the biggest thing for me is just the fact that I come to our calls, or I try my best. I know I didn't make last week's, but I try my best as a way to keep showing up for myself and like keep proving that to myself that I belong here. But yeah.
Thanks, Britt. It's a safe space. You are fine. You can cry as much as you want every single week. Happy to have you here and want you to be able to talk things out and talk things through with us. We're here for you. We're your team. And you don't have to prove yourself or to us that you belong here, because you do belong here. And we're happy to have you here. So thank you for sharing and kind of just, getting that out. The fact that you're trying to figure out who Britt is now is enough, and that's going to take you, into that more confident space to where you can really dive into your doTERRA business even more and show up in the way that you want to in alignment with your mission and vision. Keep doing the work. You're almost there.
I aspire to get to the place where Alexis is, where she doesn't have time to worry about what other people think. That's where I wanna. That's a big goal of mine. It's just, I want to get there one day.
Thanks, Britt. Okay. Now I feel bad that I didn't really like hammer down in the beginning of this and be like, what are your goals? You're sharing it. What are they? Write them down. Because some of you are like, oh, I didn't really set goals. Oh my God, that's on me. Is it? Shoot. But I did want to take the time today to shift into August and set goals. Where do you see yourself at the end of August? Are you willing to work every single day towards that goal and sign an electric contract or on paper to yourself or in your mind that is your goal? You're going to work every day for the next, let's see. August is 31. No, is 30. Yeah, it is. So is this month. So we have 32 days. Well, if we just go with when August starts, we have 31 days. So, and then the other thing that I want to talk about for August is if there's any collaboration efforts that you guys want to do. Yesterday I was on a mentor call with Alexis, Britt, and we talked about, a night for you and upcoming in-person events. Convention month is a little crazy, and then the beginning of October because of fall break. And so we will stay away from September and the first half of October. Knowing how well A Night for You went, I'd love to host another in-person event in August at some point. And then maybe a new product showcase in October, if you guys are willing to do that. So my house, obviously, even now you guys know it's pretty tiny. We can fit in it. I am fine doing that. But I'm also open to looking at venues that has opportunity and possibility for us in order to, make room for more of our team members. What do you think? Thoughts?
In August, are you thinking of repeating the what did we do? Self-care class for those people who were like, shoot, I couldn't make it, but now that I saw all of the marketing for it, I want to come now?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
You want to repeat the same event because now we already have like a layout for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I feel like as we're prepping for just like the next couple of months, it would be easy just to kind of do the same thing and not have to make anything new. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm trying to find the survey results in our group chat. I'm trying to find our group chat. And I think only one person filled out the survey from the last time I checked. So I was trying to look at when are people available, basically.
I'm not customers could come. And so the availabilities that I got was and this is just in general, if it's an online class during lunch or on a Sunday evening, and then in-person classes on Wednesday nights. That, because I had like 14 people who I invited and nobody came.
Okay. My weekends are kind of crazy with the kids, but I can do a Wednesday again. The 21st or the 28th. That's open. If you guys want to do that. And then if you two are available, then I can text our Thrive group and see who else wants to be part of it and collaborate with that. Wednesday,
the-
August 21 or 28th.
Okay, thanks. August 21, 28, that calendar's clear. It's in the evening time, so I should be good with the museum stuff. Britt, let us know your flight schedule. I don't know how far out you can see.
I'm scheduled to work those both of those days. I won't know until it gets closer on whether I will fly or not. And just the way my days line up, those 2 particular days are a little bit challenging. Just with how our operations goes. If I could be a part of the event, I would love to. I know Wednesdays in general work fine for my customers and my friends and family, just because it's in the middle of a week. It's usually like the one day maybe that their kids are occupied with something else or they have help at home. You know, like, oh, look at how cute she is sitting up.
She's crazy.
Hi.
She like flipped 3 times today and I couldn't find her and she was behind me in my chair.
Hi. So cute. Say hi. So yeah, so those days are right now a little challenging, but I will know as it gets closer and how I will, you know, especially with our team calls and all these other things. If I just put in my calendar and try my best to work around the schedule, I will do that. I will definitely try my best. It may be that I'm flying in that day, and then gonna come straight into the event, so I'm not available during the morning time to kind of like touch base and stuff, but I'll find a way to make it work. If we want to just set a date. If we could do the 28th, that would be better for me. Just because the 21st is my brother's birthday as well. So if I fly in that day, then I would try to do something for him. So
Sounds good. I'm gonna make it from 5 to 7:30.
I feel like the last one people were having so much fun that they didn't want to leave. And also people showed up after 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Night for you.
But I do like the idea of a convention recap or new product preview night. A lot of my customers in the past had really enjoyed that and they want to see what's about to come out. And especially if we plan it for maybe October, because that's when the new product kit usually becomes available, is October 1st. And then some of the other things start rolling out. I think not early October, mid-October would be great, because then they could get the new products or start prepping for holiday, which comes out November 1st. So I think it's a good time to like have like a holiday station with previews of like holiday joy, holiday peace, and like that realm, but also like the new products, and like we can share tidbits about what we've learned, or if people like need a moment to decompress and like figure out their notes. It's not like, how do I regurgitate this out, right? And I know they're doing like some education for attendees to like prepare for conventions, or I guess like getting prepped with like research and stuff. So I don't know, I think a convention for sure, so I'm up for that as well.
Yeah. And I think when we come back from convention, we should do a virtual event at least first. I just cannot do an in-person event till 3rd or 4th week of October. But we should do an in-person one. if, sorry, a virtual one, if you guys are okay with that. When we come back from convention, we go to convention, the 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th. We don't get home till the 22nd, and then the golf tournament is the following Friday. So I'm a little, yeah. The good thing is there's
Sorry, hold a minute. Your golf tournament is when?
the following
27th?
Friday, the 27th. The good thing is I'm doing a lot of the legwork right now for the tournament, and I have 4 other board members. They're all men. So they can, as long as I set everything up, they got it, I hope.
Okay.
And I can just come home and we're ready to roll and move in and set up and execute this amazing event. But it takes me days to kind of like inventory and all that, and then recover and get home and everything. So we could do a virtual event October 2nd, October 3rd, October 4th. Like we can do it that first week of October at the soonest.
That second, third, fourth. My mom is coming on the 4th. So if we do the event, I'm making her come with me. But yeah, second, third, fourth. Or what Rick was saying, if we are, oh, sorry, is that for the virtual one?
Virtual, yeah. I actually leave to Japan on the 3rd, I think, or the 4th. So now that I remember that, we should probably do it on the 2nd.
Hello, what do you think?
Oh, break! What's wrong with me?
Girl, that's a big international trip. Okay, so October 2nd, let me get that calendar.
I have back-to-back week, the first convention week, tournament week, Japan. Okay. So if we can do October 2nd for a virtual new product event. Virtual new product event, and
Yeah.
then either October 23rd or 30th for a in-person new product event.
Hey Selena, when does daylight savings happen? Does it happen at the beginning of October or the beginning of November?
Usually November. I'll look it up while she's driving.
Yeah, it is usually November, and it usually Apple Calendar tells us.
It's beginning of November, I think November 3rd.
Oh, got it. So will be a 3-hour difference for
Yes.
Selena's customers and Giselle guys.
November 3rd. So we can do a virtual event at like 5, right?
Yeah. 8 p.m. I think for Selena's group worked really well for this past Sunday. Shh.
Wait, sorry. Virtual event is when?
October 2nd at 5 p.m.
5. Got it.
And then we'll fit in a team call somewhere in there. I'm a little worried. Team call October 1st, or yeah, we're doing it. I might die, but it is what it is. All good things. Okay, and then in-person event, I feel like the 23rd would be better because it's not the end of the month and people can order their new products to count for October, you know?
Yeah, and then the last week is Ben's birthday. My
Yep.
in-laws are in town, and then Halloween.
And Halloween.
Figure out how to get this little thing into a rice bag. She's gonna be a Hapa rice bag.
I love it.
Get it?
Good idea. Okay. How do you guys want to do your August goals? Would you like to do it on your own? Would you like to text it in our group? Would you like to text it into your mentor?
I'll do all of the above. I am hitting Premiere and I'm going for my 250 power of 3. Bonus this month, I'm also focusing on reactivating 10 customers. I have a giveaway happening. So, yep.
Awesome.
That's your August and July. Sorry.
I just want to share my personal goals because my therapy person said I have to. So every day I'm going to brush my teeth because postpartum, I'm not sure that I did that every day. I'm just going to tell you. Sorry, Selena. I know that's your job. So every day I'm going to brush my teeth. And then every day I'm doing skincare and at least brushing my hair. So that's my personal goals.
Brushing your hair every day. Postpartum brushing. Yep. Good job. Remember, we're celebrating all the little, like every little thing. We're celebrating it because when you celebrate each milestone, you get to the bigger ones.
Wait, but hold on. So just you brushing your hair is how you got Kardashian hair?
No, this is the Revlon round brush and singing the ABCs like for 10 minutes straight to Emma so she would let me dry my hair. That's what this is.
I love it. I love it.
Pretty.
That's good. Sorry, we're sharing this month's goals. Is that what we're saying?
August.
August goals. August goals. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna be frank, I want to double my paycheck. Like, I know sometimes it's like not good to focus about the money, but realistically, I would like to double my paycheck because that will pay for my federal taxes that I pay every quarter, which kill me. So I would love to get my paycheck to cover my taxes that are gonna come up in September.
If that isn't the most adulting thing I've ever heard, that's
Yeah.
a good goal, right? That's a good goal.
Yeah, because I've been surviving. This month I did the state taxes. I do it every 6 months, and I do it now for myself and Chester's for his, because he's one of my placeholders, but it's the federal one that kills me. So if I can make a paycheck that my current income does not have to cover, so I'm not having to budget and cut back when I'm already cutting back for wedding stuff, that would be amazing. So that's my goal. So that means my brain is just going like the difference to make that would be my fast start checks.
Okay. I was gonna say,
Right?
how
'Cause
do
that's
you-
20%, right? My
Yep.
20%. So hold on. Let me do the math.
Okay,
Figure this out right now.
okay. Selena, be ready with your August goals.
What do you? 100. Okay, that means I would need to enroll at least 10 people to double my paycheck, I think.
Hey, Britt, was something I wanted to offer, and I'll text it in the group as well too. I'm teaching 4 lifestyle overviews. If you want to invite anyone to that, I'm happy to teach that for you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I
'Cause-
will likely lean on some of them because my capacity is very restricted this coming month. So I will likely need to lean on you for that. So
Well, that's
awesome.
fine. Because remind me, Ashley, does reactivation count for a fast start? No, dang it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out a way to
No,
help.
but they will help if they enroll, and that brings me to my next. I'm not re-enroll, but like reactivate. That brings me to my next rank, I would say, or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
It all matters. It all matters.
I'll send that to you.
Yeah.
I'll
So
send my group.
in full transparency, like my average, if I'm gonna be frank, let's just because we're open, and I hope nobody is triggered by this. Please don't be triggered. And I'm sorry.
This is
but
recorded.
is it? No.
It's up to
Oh,
you. I can stop it. I'm gonna stop it.